Our news starts now with a breaking news alert.
And that breaking news right here. Take a look. Police are trying to find this man, 20-year-old Jamarian Hardiman. They say he was planning to shoot up a school graduation. Thanks for joining us at 4. I'm Ty Steele. It's been almost 70 hours since police believe a large-scale tragedy was avoided at the UWM Sports Complex. That's where the Arts and Technology Academy of Pontiac held its graduation ceremony on Tuesday. And police say this celebration could have gone terribly wrong. This is one of the guns police found under a car. Officers found an AR-style pistol and a handgun. Let's bring in Lauren Kostick. Lauren, what progress have police made since the news broke at noon?
Well, Ty, the sheriff's office is still searching for that second suspect you mentioned. But first, I want to give you an idea of where this all happened. This is the charter school here, Arts and Technology Academy of Pontiac. But the graduation, it happened next door at the United Wholesale Mortgage Sports Complex. That's where that graduation was happening, and also where the sheriff said this all started. So here's what we know so far about this shooting plot. The Oakland County Sheriff said deputies were called to a fight at the graduation Tuesday. They then learned about a Snapchat that mentioned shooting up the ceremony. When they looked at surveillance video, they apparently saw 2 individuals putting packages under cars in the parking lot and then leaving the scene. Deputies then located those packages, finding 2 weapons inside, each one loaded with additional magazines.
They went deeper and found these weapons and found what really was undercurrent going on. And I believe probably prevented a mass shooting. When you consider the weapons that were there, the individuals that were involved who have a history of being involved with weapons and violence.
As for those 2 suspects, one, a 19-year-old, was arrested on Thursday. We are told he is still in custody tonight. The second is 20-year-old Jamarian Hardiman. He is one the police are still looking for tonight, and the sheriff believes this all stemmed from an ongoing dispute, and the suspects were seeking retaliation during that ceremony. And we also got a statement just a little while ago from the school here. They said, "We want to assure our community that ATAP remains a safe environment and the well-being of our students and staff is a top priority." So we are going to be continuing to look into this story tonight as more things are developing, and we'll have much more on this coming up at 5. For now, live in Pontiac, Lauren Kostick, Local 4.
Thank goodness they caught wind of this before anything bad happened. Lauren, we know you'll stay on top of it, and we'll keep you updated on this breaking news throughout the day as police continue to search for Jamarian Hardiman, that second suspect. When and where. When we're not on TV, you can find instant updates on clickondetroit.com. And now we go to more breaking news this afternoon and an update from yesterday. A Monroe man is now under arrest, suspected of calling in a fake bomb threat to a Spirit Airlines jet yesterday morning. And you are taking a live look here at DTW, where things are much calmer now compared to just 24 hours ago. That's when 23-year-old John Charles Robinson is accused of calling in that threat. We're told he was booked on that flight but missed it. The flight was canceled and searched by bomb-sniffing dogs. No explosives were found. FBI agents arrested Robinson, where he returned to catch another flight. He's due in court on June 27th, and we'll keep you posted on that as well. Thousands in central Canada are heading back home after wildfires forced them out of their communities. As evacuation orders were lifted in parts of northern Saskatchewan on Thursday, many are returning to find their neighborhoods are in ruins.
It used to be nice out here, actually. There's a lot of green. There's nothing but black around here now. Trees, all the deadfalls all burnt up. It's a big difference.
The fire crews are still working hard to contain the flames. The latest report shows that crews are battling more than 200 fires right now, with half of them considered out of control. And you might notice hazy skies here at home. You can barely see anything in this live camera shot. That smoke is from Kadena. It is carrying over into the Detroit metro area, into large portions of Michigan. Detroit actually has some of the worst air quality in the world right now. So if you have the Click on Detroit forewarned weather app, that's a good thing. You probably got this notification already on your phone. Let's get over to Ron Hilliard for the air quality advisory. In effect right now, this air is just gross right now. Ron?
Ty, we know there's a lot of things planned for this weekend, and even this evening, people will be at the Tigers game at Comerica Park. The air is going to be of poor quality. Here's a look from Windsor into downtown Detroit. This shot you can actually see a little bit better than the other one that was coming out of Southfield. Look at this, 72 degrees in Detroit, Ann Arbor, 73, 74 for Pontiac, 72 in Monroe. Here's what we have right here, that poor air quality over southeast Michigan. That puts us there in the middle between the moderate and hazardous air. You'll notice, though, that it stretches all the way back over toward Peoria, Illinois, Davenport, Iowa, going through southwestern Michigan, southwest Michigan, including places like Kalamazoo, Benton Harbor, St. Joseph, getting that poor air quality. And this goes into southwestern Ontario and upstate New York as well. So a huge swath of the Great Lakes region getting this very poor air. You see it right here, centered over Metro Detroit, places like Dearborn, getting into Ypsilanti, where you're getting that poor air. Farmington Hills, poor air quality, and also for us in Monroe, we have poor air as well. So here's where we had that advisory. It includes the majority of southeast Michigan until midnight. I'm going to talk more about when we start to see some relief. That's coming up. Ty?
Ron, thank you. Warren Police introducing a new effort to break the cycle of domestic violence. Warren Police report responding to more than 9,000 domestic violence calls in the last 2 years. That is staggering. Operation Cycle Break aims to reduce these numbers with 4 pillars. Number 1, victim protection and empowerment. 2, swift justice for abusers. 3, easily accessible resources for victims and offenders. And 4th, and finally, preventing future offense.
Operation Cycle Break is our unwavering commitment to the citizens of Warren. Through robust enforcement and strong emphasis on education and resources for victims, offenders, our officers, and the community at large, we will relentlessly pursue safety and justice, break the cycle of violence, and make our community safer for everyone.
Warren Police say the initiative is already showing promise. Commissioner Hawkins says his department has issued more warrants related to domestic violence since this program launched. A man is under arrest tonight accused of firing 20 rounds at Detroit rapper Skilla Baby. Now, you might remember this happened last month in Redford Township. Skilla Baby was shot 3 times while driving and crashed his SUV. The suspect now faces felony weapons charges as the case is reviewed by the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office. A man accused of carrying out an anti-Semitic attack in Boulder, Colorado, is facing 118 charges in total. This man, 45-year-old Mohammed Solomon, appeared in federal court today. This comes on top of 28 attempted murder charges filed in state court yesterday. Solomon is accused of using a makeshift flamethrower and Molotov cocktails to set people on fire at a Jewish community event. If convicted, Solomon could face life in prison. Today marks a solemn anniversary. It's been 81 years since D-Day, often considered the beginning of the end of World War II. On June 6, 1944, tens of thousands of Allied troops from the United States, UK, France, and Canada stormed the beaches of Normandy and Nazi-occupied France. About 2,500 American troops died. However, the successful land, air, and sea operation was a turning point in the war, and it ultimately led to the liberation of Western Europe from Germany less than a year later. A new bill is being introduced that pushes back against so-called excessive CEO pay here in Michigan. So this bill would impose tax surcharges on companies where an average CEO's earnings are 50 times higher than an average employee's earnings. With surcharges up to 50%, supporters say this move aims to promote economic justice and fair worker compensation. Some big news for families in Metro Detroit. The Belle Isle slide had just opened, and while many people have fun memories of that slide over the years, there's been some concerns over the years as well. As Hank Winchester explains, the slide passed a new safety inspection that was delayed.
All right, everybody, we're high atop the Belle Isle slide. You may be wondering, why didn't the slide open when it was scheduled to a few weeks ago? We have that insider information as these riders get ready to make their way down for the first time this year.
That's your drone?
That's my drone. You just got news today. Yes. Inspection passed.
Yeah, so we had Laura out yesterday to do our inspection after we got everything done. I got the email about 25 minutes ago that we're good to go and we've passed, so we're open right now.
You're open.
And coming up, I'll reveal what caused the big slide opening to be delayed. It all involves your safety. We'll see you here from Belle Isle tonight at 5:30.